How's it going, everybody? Hello, 955. Oop. Oh, stop. You guys have no water. Okay. So, getting ready to put up a new pasture or pen for them. This is where they've been. You can see the difference. I'm going to put them over here. So before, I gave them this whole strip and I just let them have access to the whole thing. On this next move, I'm going to break it up into at least 2 different pens and see how that goes. So, but they are definitely wanting to move, and it's time. So I'm going to get in there and get a pen put up for them and get them some water. So that's how I run that. And then I put this here and it's kind of coming back at an angle a little bit because it's easier to hook on this panel than it is on this rung here. I got to get baling twine and stuff like that. I just want to get these gals moved. So show you how I set this up, and then I'm gonna go set up a cross fence a little bit further up. So I'll set up a little cross fence up there. And then I'll let them over here. So what I do when I reel it out is I put these 2 posts here and I just hang it, and then I unlock it so that prevents it from coming back out. And then these I just move off to the side, and then I put this where I need it, and then I just use this for tension. So that should be enough tension. So you can see right here, this is there's metal bars, 2 little metal bars that go through that, and the wire's wrapped around there. So I'll put the fence charger off to the side here, and then I'll hook it up to this, and it electrifies this whole thing. And then with the tension on there, it keeps it off of this. This never gets hot because I don't wrap it around this. And with the tension on the wire, it pulls it off of this fence so the fence doesn't ground it out. So let me set up a cross fence, and then we'll get the girls moved in here. For the cross fence, I just use this here, and I'll tie it to that side and then over to this side. This will become electrified, and it'll electrify that, and it'll be good to go. So I'm gonna go make sure the fence is off so I don't get shocked. I think they know. This is my ground rod. So here's the setup. I got the reel there. I got the charger there. My ground rod there. Like I was telling you, I got that hooked up there. And that should give us, so if you look, every time it pulses.
Grab it.
You first.
No.
I'll do it if you do it. And so if you look, every time it pulses, which is enough to get them. I think they're happy. It's good grass that they're in. She's gonna get herself a drink, I think. They're all coming for a drink. And we got some fly traps coming. I'm gonna put them by the water because these flies are ridiculous. You saw they walked all the way to their end where I've got that cross fence, and then they came back. And the idea is, if you give them a smaller area, they have more impact on the stuff that they don't prefer to eat. And then you can move them to the next area and give this a rest. And the last time I didn't back fence when I'd done it, but this time I'm gonna put up a back fence so that side over there really has a chance to rest, is the idea. So this is the idea of giving them a smaller area. So if you look, they had from there all the way to that tree line, which is the fence line. So it goes there, and they had all the way to the back. And they largely didn't touch that, but they came through and really demolished this. And you can see right there's another one, and you can see what they really didn't touch and then what they demolished. And you can see that the whole way down. Where they really hit it hard in certain areas and then didn't touch other areas. And so the way we combat that is give them a smaller pin. You give them a smaller pin size. These bot flies, woofed. You give them a smaller pin size, and the idea is they go through, get the stuff that they like the best, and then they at least trample some of the rest. I don't know if you can hear that fly flying around me. Big old horse fly or bot fly or something, but they are vicious this year. Anyway, that's the idea is with a smaller space, there's more animal impact per square foot than if you give them such a big area like I did at first. Now I gave them this whole run this go round because I didn't really have another option. So now as we work our way through this field, this will be the third time we've worked our way this year through this field. It's about 13 acres. This being the third time we've worked our way through it, it's actually really come back well, and it's looking good. And it doesn't hurt that we've been getting a little bit of rain. We went a couple months without getting any rain. And so the idea is that they'll have less time in here, but more impact to eat it, prune it, and then trample what they're gonna trample. Tomorrow, I'll set up the next one. And I'm going to see if I can get 3 pins out of this. I may just do this pin or this one and the next one and then move them over. But I'm going to try to go to moving them every day or every 2 days, depending on how this looks. So, and how they look. That's the other thing is, I don't want to overgraze, but I don't want the cows to start underperforming. So if they're looking good and the ground is still looking good, you know, you make adjustments as you go. I thought that was a pretty good representation of why I'm doing smaller pins with more frequent moves. Because I don't want them to just eat the stuff that they enjoy and put too much pressure in one spot. Well, that was our evening move. It's getting dark. It's amazing how this time of year the sun starts going away earlier and earlier and earlier. And it's kind of a bittersweet thing because it means that it's cooler, but also winter's coming. And man, I hate the shorter days. I appreciate you watching. We appreciate all the support that we get. We appreciate any comments, suggestions, anything else that you guys want to leave us. We answer them all, even the snarky ones. So we appreciate it if you'd like the video. Make any comments at all, good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. And if you haven't subscribed, we appreciate it if you would. Most everybody who watches our videos, just like everybody else's videos, are not subscribers. So we appreciate it if you'd subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we post videos. But the bot flies are being ridiculous. The mosquitoes are coming out. And it's time to be done for the night. I haven't even had supper yet. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya. This doggone bot fly. These things are ridiculous. And I never have trouble talking until it comes time to this stupid camera. And then I just feel like I'm an idiot.